Hello, golfers. Welcome back to JD Golf TV. I got a really cool new device. This is called the HackMotion wrist sensor, and it works on either wrist. It's a 3D motion analysis system that is real simple, hooks up with your iPad or iPhone. I don't know if you've never used it with an iPhone, but I've used it with an iPad. And as you know, well, whatever that wrist is doing, it is affecting the club face massively. So this little baby teaches you how to square your club face by giving you some feedback about your wrist. So on this shot, you can see over here that this was a actual perfect draw, club path 4, club face angle 1.5, the ball curved 14 feet right onto the target line. Yay. Well, here's what happened. We had our wrist at address, and it was bent, extended this way, a little bit at address, but that's normal for most grips. When I set up, I have this grip that is quite neutral, and when I put my club down, it is bent slightly. And then during the swing at the top of the backswing, I came from 11 degrees extended, face opening, to only 2. So my wrist effectively, if you watch in the screen there, my wrist went from a little extended and flattened out. It went from here to there, just a little bit. And that's a club face squaring maneuver. Check this out now. Here's my club. Normal grip. As I flex the wrist, the club face turns closed. As I extend the wrist, the club face turns open. And you may know that so many golfers have a vicious time opening the face early in the backswing. I saw somebody this last week that was holding the club face up to their ear at the top of the backswing. It was the coolest thing ever. Well, if you want to hit very, very soft, slicing shots, like hitting a flop shot with a 6-iron, that's the way to do it. Well, that ball was a beautiful draw. What happens if I do go back and extend the wrist and I'll get some feedback? Okay, now let's see if this thing is worth its salt. I went up to the top of the backswing and I added 10 more degrees of extension and, okay, I hit a straight push, 4-degree club face and 4-degree club path, but not a draw. If I do that more severely, folks, that ball's going 4 to the right. Let's do a gross one. Now, I'm going to have to tell you, my brain is pretty quick at feeling that club face and squaring it up anyway. So I'm going to try not to make an adjustment for you. All right, extend that baby, Dunigan. We call it cello. You're holding the phone up to your ear. Here we go. Okay, there it is. And I didn't bother to try to force it back closed. And that golf ball, yep, goodbye ball. It's on the cart path to the right with a 7-iron. Now that's a right shot. But there's more to this. And this is what I really like about the HackMotion device. There is a haptic touch vibration when I get in the good range. Or I can set it for out of the good range. And an audio feedback. Boy, I sure hope you can hear that. Now, the range is very small, but I can learn to feel right where I have that baby. Okay, good, there. All right, there. Now I get up to the top of the backswing. Okay, I get up to the top. And now I can start hitting some golf balls with this feedback. When doing this, I might miss this golf ball. I'm just going to try to get my wrist with a ball in the way to get the club face squared up. Eventually, you will translate this in, there's my club face, folks. But if you have club face control problems, you might have to get right into this hand. And by the way, the device works with the right hand too. Some people are doing weird things with their right hand during their swing like this, or They're flexing the wrist at the top. It's like, no, it's not a flex at the top. It's more like you're holding up the old Bob's Big Boy pizza tray. Okay, here we go. Can I find it now? There's the sound. Okay. And if I overdo it, oh, I've set the range quite tightly. And boy, I'll tell you what, look at how much this wrist is moving out of the range. Well, if you think that 3 degrees of club face misalignment with a driver is in the trees, you can see just how little error we have to make. Okay. All right, let's see what I have here. Can I turn it on? Oh, you heard it. Hopefully you heard that. I turned that baby on. If I did the right thing, this ball should never go right. Oh my goodness, and look at that. It curved 19 feet to the left. So anyway, I believe, oh, you can do putting with this too. I believe this device will help you very quickly solve whatever kind of club face control problem you're having. I don't use a ton of training aids in my teaching, but I do use technology. And I think for the price, this is some awesome technology. Use JDGolf at the checkout and you will receive a discount. Thanks very much. Get after it.